After a few months, Ilara introduced me to her family at a gathering at their estate in the Palisades. A car was sent for me. They gave me clothes to wear. A navy suit of exquisite cut, but with a strange insignia stitched inside the lining and on the pockets. It was a symbol that meant nothing to me. A circle, bisected by a jagged broken wheel. They also gave me a mask for the evening, one of those Venetian ball affairs, etched with the same unsettling emblem. When I asked Ilara about it, she just smiled. A vacant, polished smile. Everyone needs one, for the special events. You must bring it every time. At the party, I tried to be a specter, floating through the rooms. But one man hooked me. His name was Julian, Ilara's uncle. He had eyes like chips of flint, and a smile that didn't touch them. He looked at me and saw a tool, something useful he'd found stuck to the bottom of his shoe. He talked politics, about a grand project that would save America, about a messianic figure who would lead us. I nodded, zoning out, until he led me upstairs to a locked room. The lock clicked behind us. Another man was waiting inside. Julian backhanded me, a sharp, professional crack that lit fireworks behind my eyes. He shoved me into a chair. "We're not idiots, boy," Julian hissed. "We know who your father is, Arthur Blackwood's disappointing whelp. Did you think you could slum it in our world without us noticing?" My blood turned to ice water. I was so boned. "They have an offer for you," the other man said, his voice a dry rustle. "You can help us and be compensated handsomely, or you can refuse and we will have a very frank conversation with your father."
The consequences would be familial. I had no choice. They wanted me to use my name, my father's name, to open doors. They gave me a list of people, associates of my father's, and demanded I arrange meetings. I was the key, nothing more. I never sat in on the talks. I didn't want to know. But they had one final demand. I had to attend their event as their guest, wearing their insignia. The day arrived a month later. A car pulled up. A perfectly ordinary yellow LA cab except for the tinted windows and the New York plates. A dissonant detail that stuck in my head like a splinter. The drivers were silent, grim men in suits. They made me change in the back seat. They told me the mask was not optional. We drove to a place that didn't fit, a rundown single-story house in a scrubby, forgotten part of the valley. It looked like a meth lab, not a venue for the elite. I was searched, my ID was taken, and they photographed my face before letting me put the mask back on. I signed forms, a flimsy piece of legal theater that was really a mutual suicide pact on paper. Inside, the place was packed with masked figures, all adorned with various symbols. I saw a red circle with a black spire, a gold hawk on a field of crimson, and then I saw it, on the lapel of a tall, imperious man whose presence I'd recognize in the pitch black of hell, my family's crest.
To catch the next chapter and full story, be sure to follow and/or subscribe. And for even more viral content, cash opportunities, and endless giveaways, visit us at goodbadsuperugly.com.